Well, as any parent will probably tell you, one of the most difficult tasks they face is getting their kids to eat their veggies. And no vegetable is loathed more often by American youth than spinach. But one eastern Oklahoma farmer is hoping to change all that with a fresh new look at this green leafy crop. Dustin Milkey shows us how.
This inconspicuous-looking vegetable basking in the eastern Oklahoma sun is actually feared by children across our nation. But spinach isn't quite the villain of the vegetable world that you may think it is, according to farmer David Sheffield.
I'd say a large percentage of the population does not know what fresh spinach tastes like. Fresh spinach is very palatable, sweet, and it's got a great taste to it. That's one good thing about cutting spinach. You can eat it as you cut it.
And on the day we visited his farm, Sheffield was harvesting the last of the 32 acres of spinach he raised this year in a field just a few miles away from Fort Gibson.
We have been cutting spinach. We set the cutter to the canning company specs. This morning, for example, we was cutting freezer quality spinach, and we had to raise the cutter up some. As we cut the spinach with the cutter, it goes into the carts, and then the carts bring it and dump it to the semi-trailers for transport to the plants.
But there's more work to this than the 4 tractors you see out in the field.
We call them stompers, and we make them wash their feet before they get up there. They rearrange the load in order to get more product on the trucks. They kind of fill the voids and gently pack it down.
Sheffield contracts his entire crop with a canning company. Once the truck leaves the field, the spinach is on its way to being processed into what may be a more recognizable form. Matt Crabtree is a crop inspector for Allen's Incorporated, who will process Sheffield's crop.
Once it's packaged and leaves the plant, it goes immediately to the warehouse and is distributed by our trucks and by outside trucks and goes directly to the food service industry and as well as grocery stores and restaurants.
Back on the farm, Sheffield says growing spinach is far from a sure thing.
As a grower, it's not for the faint of heart. You know, it's a risky crop. It's a crop that you don't always hit a home run on. A rule of thumb that I have that on spinach, 1 year out of 4, you'll probably have a failure.
But when the growing conditions cooperate, the spinach you see in these fields may end up as a frozen product in your neighborhood.
This product will eventually end up on the grocery store shelves in your hometown. Well, this will be in the frozen package section, and it'll be frozen spinach, and it'll have that fresh taste to it, whereas the canned spinach tastes like canned spinach. It's real good in calcium, vitamin C, full of antioxidants, and I think that America would be healthier if they ate 3 or 4 servings of that a day.